Got her. We about to break through. We about to break through. Tell the enemy they can't stop us now, man. We breaking through. Yeah, we broke through. Yeah, we broke through. Tell the enemy they can't stop us now, man. We breaking through. We about to break through. We about to break through. Tell the enemy they can't stop us now, man. We breaking through. Yeah, we broke through. Yeah, we broke through. Tell the enemy they can't stop us now, man. We breaking through.
Hey, we are here with another spicy episode on The Breakthrough. I'm your co-host, Sophina the Diva.
I am your co-host, BilionAir Carter, and we are in the Bay Area highlighting 3 independent artists. But first, let's define what an independent artist is. Independent artist is someone who has not signed a major record deal.
Okay, wait, hold up. I thought it was cool to be an independent artist, then sign, and then go back to being an independent artist.
Great point, Sophina. Major label artists are handcuffed to their craft. Being an independent artist helps you keep all rights to your music and keep your soul, to be honest. And that is very, very important. A record deal is basically like a loan that the artist has to pay back throughout their career. And when that is done, the artist splits the rest of that money with the label. So it's a little.
That's a lot. Yeah. I really felt it when you said handcuffed. Like, that hit me deep. So shout out to those independent artists that really just knock down those big money deals and just keep it pushing with their own independence. So shout out. That's really great. So who's our first artist up?
Locksmith, he's a rapper from Richmond, California. He started off battle rapping in 2003. Then he later got to be on the Battle League Grind Times in 2009. And since then, he's been dropping albums successfully as an independent artist. It's more his rap battles, like on Sway. Well, not really rap battles. His freestyles that I like, that I've paid more attention to on Sway and Shade 4 or 5 and Funk Flex. It's very powerful. His lyricist and his lyricism and what he's doing is
Wow.
next to none.
Okay. I used to dance battle a lot, so I need to get into the whole rap battle now, with the body. Now we into the words.
Facts.
So I gotta check that out. Sounds like a good battle.
Yeah, and if you don't know, the Diva was on Hip Hop Harry back in the day, just so you know.
I dance battle with Tommy the Clown too. That was my crumpin' days.
You learn something new every day.
Okay, so we're getting to our next artist. Our next artist is
Marmar also, he is an R&B artist from the Bay Area as well too. And the singer expressed how he loved singing and wanted to spread positivity throughout his music. Also is not afraid to talk about issues that's going on in the world right now as well. I love that. He does not mind using his platform to bring awareness. Oso's goal is actually very unique in what he has going on.
Yeah.
I know people would say, that he's not actually from the Bay Area, but technically he still is. He's from Sacramento, California. I have major respect for the artists that really talk about some real shit and keep it too real. That's the realest version of yourself when you're keeping it too real. So.
That's true. But I also do love the simple hooks. You have good.
You are right. That is true. Facts. But the lyrics in between, are really talking about something that's really too real.
Okay. See you throwing your brand out like that. Did you guys catch it?
I learned from the best, that's.
Touche. Fine.
Lastly, let's talk about Snow the Product. She's from San Jose, California. And okay, for real?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. She was once signed.
Okay.
Yeah. Now she's independent.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more.
So she was a signed artist to Atlantic Records from 2012 until November 2018.
Wow.
Now she is an independent artist, and actually her flow is impeccable. She's a bilingual artist, and I'm telling you, one of my favorite songs that she on is with D Smoke, and it's called Impact. It's on his album. She flows, and you feel it. And then when she speaks the Spanish, oh man, I only know poquito, but when she's spitting. But yeah, no, she's a great artist. You know what? I am seeing a trend in all of these artists that we mentioned, Sophina.
Yeah. Well, first, they're all using great marketing.
Yes.
They got the YouTube, the Instagram, and they're just really marketing themselves worldwide.
Yes, you're right.
They're all at different levels, obviously, different flows and all that kind of stuff, but they're doing a really good job.
Yes, and also they're in different age groups as well too, which
Yeah.
is a blessing.
Yeah.
And lastly, they represent the Bay Area culture in a very unique way. You know?
Exactly. I love it. And all three artists have a full workload for sure.
Yes.
And they have full rights to their own work. So
That right there is key.
kudos.
Key. Very key. Key to independent living.
Okay, so let's talk about what makes them music marketing geniuses. Okay, how they make their money, how they elevate their brand, and what helps them build their fan base. Yeah, let's go into those points.
Well, let's get it. You know, these steps should happen after and during consistent practice. Sophina, you know what needs to happen.
Okay, let's go through it. So, okay, we got number one. You need to post your content every day. Maybe not every day, because some people just overflood, I feel like sometimes. But like every other day, by every week, things like that. What else do they need to do? They need to put their stuff on Spotify, the free version first, and then they can build from there. They need to go live with their fans and have them listen, pair up with other rappers, artists, things like that, so that, they can really feed off of each other. And there's just so many things they can do. And then also, they can go to their city and start performing there at their city, build their fan base, and then can hop from city to city, state to state, country to country, and just build from there.
That is right. And as an independent artist, you need to have that financial stability to be able to pay for all this stuff, because you got a studio time, you have videos, you have your mixing and mastering of your music. Those three things already right there cost a lot. So if you do not have that financial freedom and not have those, those avenues to take care of those things for you, holler at us as well too. We got some people that's for you, to handle that. But yeah, we can help you break through.
Definitely. Drop a comment below and tell us who your favorite independent artist is that's blowing up, or small, big, whatever spectrum they're on. Drop it below. We want to see.
Shout out to The Breakthrough for creating this space for independent artists to be showcased through a lens. It is a true blessing to be able to be here with you, Sophina the Diva.
Aw, shucks, you're too sweet. Stop it. All right, well, that's it on The Breakthrough. Let's hit the streets.
Yes. And remember to follow us on Instagram. It is The Breakthrough 2019, because that is when we started, and we are all continuing to break through. We are here live at Brothers B Farm with The Breakthrough Season 2 in the streets, and I am here with my family with Brothers B Farms, and we are at one of the hives right now. And how many bees can just be in this one hive, brother?
About 60,000 to 75,000 can be in this hive.
Oh my God, dude! It don't even seem like it can be 65 to 75,000. That's ridiculous. I'm shocked. We are here geared up. I had to be all geared up. I couldn't waste no time being out here with these bees. I don't want to get stung. That's why I got to be with the professionals. So what got you into being a bee farmer?
Allergies. I had bad allergies.
Oh wow.
Back in 2017, I was getting local honey from a local beekeeper. Got rid of my allergies, and I just decided, I looked into the bees, get my own bees, producing my own honey, and seeing that there was no black or brown beekeepers in the area. So I decided that that's what we'll do.
Exactly. And we actually met brothers when in first season when we were at Lake Merritt. And I'm telling you, ever since then, I have not tasted any honey that is better than Brothers Bees honey. So
Thank
we
you, brother.
really
Thank you,
appreciate
thank
you
you.
being out here, man. And I do as well too. I actually, fun fact for y'all, for my gender reveal, Brothers Honey was there in full effect. So you basically said there's only one queen in each hive. So are they actually going to be fighting each other? Is that the reason why they're separate from each other each hive?
No, so the queen lets off each queen has their own pheromones they let off.
Okay.
So each worker bee, they know which queen is there, which hive to go to. And so basically they're just going straight to the source and coming home and coming back protecting the queen.
Now, how much can one hive produce as far as honey wise in, say like a month? What would you say?
It all depends on the hives. So this hive might find a better and bigger nectar source than the other beehive right next door to this hive.
Okay.
So this one might produce a little bit more than the other one right next to it. It all varies.
It all varies.
Yeah.
Now, as far as if somebody was looking forward to get involved with being a beekeeper, what would you suggest that they should do as far as like first steps? Because somebody might want to be able to help the world, because that's what you're doing here. You're helping the world. Saving the bees as well too.
Right. So YouTube, and then look into like the local your local beekeeping society, association in your county.
Okay.
They have that all throughout California, different counties. So that'll be like the first step. They have classes, and then of course Instagram, social media.
Definitely, and y'all make sure y'all follow Brothers Honey on the social media as well too. We're gonna have that in the descriptions and comments as well too for you guys to follow, because their honey, like I said before, is the best honey in the world.
This right here is actually some propolis. This is what the bees seal their hives with.
Okay.
Like if we try to lift this.
Okay.
That's why it's shut. It's like glue. This is a propolis.
That's propolis.
Yeah, feel it.
Oh, wow.
Take it off. Like you could actually eat this.
And it's stuff there. It's like you can eat this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
They use
that's to seal the hive.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's dope.
And so like on the outside, this is where they'll store the honey.
Okay.
And on the inside, this is where the queen, she'll be laying her eggs and just keeping all the brood. And on the outer side is all the honey, but they're storing it for the winter. The extraction is more of a customer calls me, they have bees on their property. Say inside their tree, in a bush, inside their home. We'll just come out and grab the bees, remove them safely instead of killing them, and bring them back to one of our farms.
Man, that is a blessing. He's actually really saving lives here and lives out from the beehive as well, in the bee farm. Remember, he said it's about 65 to 75,000 bees just inside this one hive. This wraps it up here with the breakthrough at Brothers Bee Farm. Once again, the best honey in the world. Once again, thank you, brother. Appreciate you for everything. This is something that I've never done in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we actually are going to work together on personal ways to create more bee farms for conservation and for other people as well too, because this is big. And I'm all about my business as well. And in being independent, just like this brother is right here, which is what the breakthrough is all about. This is another stream of income. So I'm definitely going to be a part of this. You're going to see BilionAir Carter have a bee farm with brothers.
Right.
I love it, man. I love it. Thank you.
Bringing the bees to the LA.
Yes, we are. We are. I love it.
Hi, this is Keisha of OG Charter and Tours. Do you need to take a trip? We do wine tours, beer tours, dinner dates. It's up to you. Sit back, grab a snack, and leave the driving to us. Because at OG, we want to drive you around the bank.
Welcome to the Breakthrough Season 2. I am one of your co-hosts, BilionAir Carter, and to the left of me I have,
Bobbi Brown.
yes, and we have two special guests here. We have Zamira Solé and Sandra A. Smith. They are two of the cast members of the show, The Hodges. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. This is really a blessing
Yes.
to be on the Breakthrough Show.
Yes.
Breaking through as
Yes,
an
we are.
independent.
Hey, I'm ready for the breakthrough.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Zamira, this question goes out to you. How did you get started being an actress?
And I like to act out things, and I like TV shows, and I like to be one of them
Oh,
and be famous.
Right.
wants to be famous. I love that. I love that. And for you, Miss Sandra?
Oh, wow. I'm like her. It all started when I was her age. I
Mm.
had this passion and love for television when I seen Janet Jackson as Penny. Good time. And so I'm like, I'm gonna be like that little girl. And my aunt, she kind of like tricked me to California
Uh-huh.
because it wasn't really popping in the South back then.
Oh,
But she would tell me she sees celebrities every day. So I'm like, okay, girl, I'm on my way. So I get here to the Bay Area. I don't see no celebrities, but I'm still here trying to make it do what it do.
you ain't trying. You're doing it.
Hey, man, I like the way you say that. Yes, thank you. I'm doing it. Yes, I am.
Yes,
Yes, I am.
you are. So, Zamira, what is your big thing as far as being out here today? Why are I know you're young, but do you really love being out here, and how has that really cultivated your artistry of you being an actress?
Well, I went to camps to help me act, and I've done plays.
Mm.
And to do that, I had to like watch different movies
Ah,
and play as those characters. It's for me to remember my lines.
yes,
Mm.
it's big.
What do you do to help you remember all this stuff happening at one time?
After practice.
It's,
Practice makes
Yeah.
perfect.
and then you're 8 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
8. You know, I started acting young. I've been acting since 94, been SAG since 95. So you're on a great path. Continue to break through, okay?
Keep practicing.
Exactly.
So, Zamira, how have your parents supported you throughout your career? I know you just launched your actress career on the Hodges. Super excited. So, how has your parents been there supporting you through it all?
Well, my dad, he helps takes pictures of me so I could get more opportunities in acting and different things. My mom knows people to help me out so I can be in different things. She knows people that can help me.
I love that. That support system is very key, you know, with you growing up in this, and you need that. You need both parents there. That's a blessing that both of your parents are there.
Yes, it is. It is.
Awesome. And Sandra, for you, how important to you is it to be independent?
Um, wow, to be independent in this industry is like you call your own shots. You make your own plans. You do things the way you want. When you are signed to someone, regardless if it's music or film or acting, whatever it is, you have to just do what they're saying do, or you have to just be able to do whatever your contracts say do. It's like you can't work with this person, you can't work with that person. Or if you do work with someone, you have to give them part of the percentage of what you make. So for me, being independent, I get to call my own shot.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Zamira, what I know you're only 8 years old right now, but what is your greatest achievement so far?
The show.
Ah,
I know.
I love it.
The show, the Hodges.
That's right.
Hodges,
Check it out.
yes.
We'll drop the link in the description.
Yes,
Looking
yes.
forward to that.
Now, why is that your greatest achievement? I'm gonna have you elaborate on that. I want you to talk about that a little bit more. Why is that? Why do you feel that?
Because I've done plays,
Hmm.
but this will like give me more opportunities and it'll be on TV actually, and more people in the world get to see it than just some audience.
Oh,
So
right on.
So it can help you with your
that
career.
was my first one.
Ah, first of many. First of many. You're gonna have plenty more of that.
Yes.
So so Miss Sandra, what is your greatest achievement so far today?
Oh, wow. God, there's so many of them, but I would say my greatest achievement so far is just having my short film screened in Hollywood. That was a big plus to me. I was like, oh my God, we driving on the studio and we seeing the trailers and everything. And I was like, whoa, I'm here. But God said this is just an introduction. This is where you will be. So it was just a blessing from my whole cast, because we did 3 Men and a Laptop, which is like a online dating type of scenario, but it's a comedy, but it's about online dating.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, it's called 3 Men and a Laptop. So
3 Men and a Laptop?
That's right, because there's one of our characters is dating 3 men online. So you know that online dating is something. So we went there to Hollywood, and that was my the greatest moment in my life, because I've had film festivals and all that.
Yeah.
But to actually be where everything is created and done, that was God saying, this is where you will be. So, he will set you up and he'll take you places. But he said, okay, this is just the introduction. But God still prepares us along the way, because he ain't going to just throw us out there until we are ready and fully developed to get out there and do our thing. And sometimes we in a season of silence. And right now I'm like, God, I'm in a season of silence. What's up? Why you ain't hearing my prayer? Why I'm just right here? I'm not moving forward nor backwards. Things are happening. Don't get me wrong. And we have to count all our blessings as joy, the small and the big.
Yeah.
So for right now, we be looking for the big thing. The big thing that happens.
Small
But,
wins.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to enjoy the small ones, because the small ones won't take you to the big ones.
Right.
Correct.
So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm like, okay, God, I'm enjoying this season of silence, but things are still happening. Not the way I want them, but the way God is intending for things to just roll out for me.
You're right.
Yeah.
So I ain't complaining. I had to understand you in a season of silence, so stop complaining. Stop complaining before you don't get that blessing. Because I'm trying to sleep on my blessing.
Oh, it's not at all. Not at all.
Well, congratulations
Thank
to the
you.
both of you for
Thank
your
you.
achievements.
Yes.
Thank you.
So how do you know when you break through?
Well, for me, when I break through is when I have really hit that mark of being successful. I know I'm an indie award-winning filmmaker, because I'm gonna keep saying it. If I'm winning awards, I'm gonna say it. Hello, because that's gonna give me the big awards. So I keep saying I'm an indie award, and sometimes I don't even put indie. I just say award-winning filmmaker.
Exactly.
If God can allow me to win awards, yes, I'm gonna brag about what God has given me. So when I get that breakthrough, like you said, Queen, I want to get my Oscar, my Academy, my Emmy, all those. I'll be like, I don't made it, y'all. I don't made it by the grace of God, and by this platform right here that's given me an opportunity to come and talk about what I do as a filmmaker, because this is my breakthrough.
I love it.
And I love the fact that you guys have the title breakthrough. I'm like, Lord, okay, you get ready to break through for me? I'm ready. I'm ready to receive it. So that is, when I get to that level and I'm doing like great things, because this is still great.
It is.
But God have greater things for you.
You're right. You're right. And Zamira, when will you know that you have broken through?
When I hear everybody cheering, when I get my award,
Yes.
and when I have more opportunities to do more
Amen.
things than
Yes.
just this.
Yes.
Right on.
And
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
For her to be here and be 8 years old and to sit here with an interview with us, and she's the grandchild of
Yes.
of you on the Hodges, right?
My
I love it. It's your grandbaby.
Grandbaby.
So
Precious
I
grandbaby.
know, yes.
Yes, she is.
And for her to be able to sit here and to converse with us and to give your all in this, we really appreciate you for being here. Just wanted you to know that. So, Zamira, what tip would you have for other independent actresses or actors that are coming up in the game?
to keep pushing and to practice. And when you know more and you feel like you want to do it, then you let them know and then see what happens. And you're going to start to move on, and then you're going to have a lot more opportunities for you if you just make sure you know what you want and keep practicing.
I love that.
Amen.
I love it.
Praise
That's free game.
Yes,
Right,
definitely free
right.
game. Definitely. And
Teaching us something.
you is that your grandbaby.
Smart one right here.
Yes.
She
So,
is.
Miss Sandra, the
Yes, sir.
same thing for you. What tip would you have for independent artists out there, independent filmmakers, actresses, musicians? What do you have? What
I'm
tip?
piggyback off what this
Oh,
gorgeous little princess
I
say.
love it.
You just gotta keep doing it, keep moving, keep putting in the work, because when you put in the work, then you will see things opening up for you. You'll see yourself doing more shows, more movies, TV series, more beautiful interviews like this. You can't stop. Never give up on your dream. Never give up on the vision God has given you. Because if you give up, you will never know if it could have succeed or failed or not. You just got to step out there in faith. That's what faith is all about. You can't see it, but you know it's going to happen. So you just got to keep doing it. And that's what happens to a lot of independent artists. The fear of not succeeding, or the fear of what people may say or think, or the fear that they may not get that next show or that next breakthrough. But you don't know until you get through. And that's a lot of things that stop people, is the fear.
You're right.
So you have to switch that out with faith and just
Yes.
keep moving.
Man.
Because things gonna happen.
You're right. And one thing that one of my mentors says is fear is false evidence
was just
appearing real.
That's right.
So
That's right.
when you have that fear, it's like you ain't gonna be able to operate especially if you don't have that faith. And with me, it's not even about believing anymore. I know, just like how you
There
said,
you
we
go.
know
No.
that it's gonna
Yes,
happen.
it's gonna happen.
And when you transfer from that belief to that knowing, it's a big breakthrough.
There you go. That go to breakthrough right there. That's the breakthrough right there. So yes, there's times when we all human nature, like, I'm gonna give up on this. I can't do this no more. But then there's something that rise up in you, be like, you better keep going.
Yeah.
You have come too far to give up. What's wrong with you?
Man.
So I have to listen to the voice of reason, which is the Most High God saying, don't stop. You close. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you gonna stop right here, right there, when you're about to get that breakthrough? And we stop right there. We can't keep moving.
You're right.
I'd like
Keep
to add
moving.
on what you said about the acronyms. You said false evidence appearing real,
Yes.
fear, and end. You feel like it's the end.
Yes.
Know that
Yes.
effort never dies.
That's right. Amen.
Never dies.
Never dies.
And no means next opportunity.
Right on. Next opportunity. Yes,
Next
I use that one.
Yeah, I like that one. That was great, Bobbi.
Yes,
That was great.
it was.
Yeah,
Next
we
opportunity.
appreciate both of your
Thank
time today, and
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for being our guest.
Yes,
Thank you so
definitely,
much.
definitely. And again, we have Zamira Solé and Sandra A. Smith. They
Yes.
are actually cast members of the
The
Hodges.
Hodges, yes.
And many
Forward to it.
exactly, and many other things as well too. We're gonna have their Instagram and their social media handles at the bottom of the screen. So when you see this, you will see their Instagram handles and everything. So we really appreciate
Thank you.
you
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
queens
Thank you.
being here, young queen growing up, and
Yes.
and more wiser queen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure being here.
Thank
And I'm very inspired by both of you, beautiful, talented young people. You guys keep doing what you do, and God got so much more for you.
Thank you so much. And
Yes.
once again, I am BilionAir Carter, one of your co-hosts for The Breakthrough Season 2. And here with me is
Bobbi
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Brown.
And don't forget the Brown. Don't forget it. And until then, breakthrough.
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 Who is that? Who there? It's me.
Two on the track.
Carter.